Welcome to Minneapolis High School basketball here on SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20 Minneapolis as the Minneapolis Lady Lions start their 2012-13 basketball season here on the floor at Halstead High School against the Halstead Lady Dragons. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman here as we get ready for tonight's matchup against the Minneapolis Lady Lions and the Halstead Dragons, and Minneapolis coming in with their first game tonight, Dale, and Halstead already having one under their belt. And I've already forgotten, you told me on the way down here, if they had won or lost their first one.
The girls won. Both the girls and boys played at Remington. That's in Whitewater, Kansas, Remington High School, and the girls won by 7, if I remember reading correctly.
So the Halstead Lady Dragons coming in after a victory, and we're coming into our first ball game to see how these young ladies do. We watched them play scrimmage each other on Friday night, Dale, and I was kind of excited about the young ladies.
I was too. They're going to be a very deep team. They've lost a ton of senior leadership. There were at least 4 seniors that are gone from last year's squad that played a bunch for 3 and 4 years. And there are several young ladies with us that got to play quite a bit, but the most of them weren't the starters. But there's a lot of talent out there on the floor for the Lady Lions, and it'll be a good juggling match for Coach Weatherman to see who he starts and who he's going to sub in. He's got a deep bench, Scott. That's the only way I can say it. He's going to have a good starting 5, and he's going to have a deep bench.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, and it's exciting to see how and what these ladies are going to bring to the floor tonight as we get ready for our first ball game of the season, as we're on the road for the first 3 nights, Dale, as we start the Tri-County Classic here as Minneapolis Lady Lions and the Halstead starting out. And then on Thursday night, we travel to Solomon, and then Friday night to Bennington. So we will be on the road for the first 3. First time I think this has happened that we've been.
Yeah, we've always had at least one game at home for a long time here in the first 3 games. And this Tri-County Classic is a rotational thing as far as hosting sites. And this is the year Minneapolis is the odd man out as far as hosting games. So next year I would anticipate to see probably at least 2 games hosted in the Classic. But this is 2012. We got to deal with this now.
Lady Lions will be in their traveling blue, and Halstead, of course, will be in their white and blue. They have white and blue colors. As we're about 3 minutes away from the tip-off. And we have an anticipation of who our starters might be, but we don't know for sure who they will be.
We haven't talked with the coaches to find out.
So we're not going to anticipate. Dale and I got our thoughts. We'll see how close they are, but we will name them when they are named on the floor.
You couldn't really tell by the scrimmage that was last Friday because he kind of split the squad up. So you and I both could see probably who the starters are going to be out of there, but we'll be surprised just like you are. Let's see who they are. This is the 39th season of girls basketball at Minneapolis High School, and the 5th season for Coach Brian Weatherman as the head coach. He's assisted by Sarah Hawking and Dalen Rathburn. Sarah's been with him all the 5 years. Overall in girls basketball, Minneapolis has 431 wins versus 379 losses. Coach Weatherman's record in 4 seasons is 57 wins versus 30 losses. He has the highest winning percentage, Scott, of any Minneapolis high school coach, 67.6%. Second is Dina Allison with 63 wins, at 63.6%. So she's right there behind him. That was on 2 years that Dina coached at Minneapolis High School.
And she has a daughter on this team.
Yes, she does. Shay Allison,
the freshman here. So
that's the 7th game in the series between the 2 squads. Minneapolis leads at 5-1, and they've won the last 3 in a row. The only times we have met Halstead has been in preseason tournaments. First 3 times were at the Sacred Heart Invitational in 2004, 5, and 2008, and then since 2009 through now, this will be the 4th consecutive time we've played them in the Tri-County Classic, and we've won the last 3 games in a row. None of them have been blowouts. Well, there was one that was a blowout. I take that back. But most of them have been fairly close, and they've got some height out there, Scott, just looking at their girls. I haven't looked at the roster yet, but they've got some good-sized girls on their squad. We'll see how Minneapolis sizes up with them. I anticipate us running the floor and trapping. I'm hoping that's what we see.
Initially, I would say you're right. We'll have to see how they come out and how they match up. Looking at this squad, a Halstead squad, they've got 1, 2 seniors on the squad, so they're kind of young like we are. And the fact that we have 2 seniors ourselves, actually 2 seniors on varsity, and Shayla Hasbrook and Victoria Allison.
And unfortunately, you will have to listen to Dale Leach tonight read the advertisements. I forgot my iPod, so you'll have to put up with our voices.
First game jitters.
Yeah, first game jitters.
Mike Perry will be with us periodically through the year, and we will have Mike doing some of the girls' games and some of the boys' games when I'm not available. And but for tonight, you're going to have Dale and I here to do the Minneapolis Halstead basketball game. So
we're looking forward to a good season. It's a season of anticipation, but a season of unknowns on both the girls and the boys. We shall see what happens.
Yeah, not sure what to expect.
A lot to work with, though.
Yeah.
You know, on both ends.
Exciting. Lady Lions and the Halstead Lady Dragons here. And here we are with the starting lineups. J.C. Owens getting the start for the Minneapolis Lions. Number 2, and that is Tiana Frazel for Halstead. For Minneapolis, number 14. Whoa.
Sydney Weedle.
Sydney Weedle, and I don't have her on my list, Dale. Where's she at?
Sorry.
I'll get it through. Number 3, Sydney Beat.
Kennedy Allison.
Kennedy Allison, number 15. And number 4, Morgan Matlock. And for Minneapolis, number 23, Kate Steinbrock. And number 21, Meg Talbot. And for Minneapolis, number 24, Mara Pounds. So,
well, I think we pretty much planned on the 5 that are out there, Scott, you and I. It's time for the national anthem, I believe. Maybe not. No band, so probably not. Yes, we are going to have a national anthem. Solo or something. Maybe a recording. Nope. Excuse us. We just keep seeing people line up to salute the flag. But that's not happening. That'll probably be before the boys' game, I'm guessing. This will be the first of 6 games here in the preseason, Christmas preseason. Kennedy Allison to jump for the Lady Lions. She kind of ran the point in the scrimmage, Scott. I was kind of surprised to see that.
And we're underway. Tip is up, and it will go to
tied up by Steinbrock.
Oh, that's going to be an over and back, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's going to automatically turn the ball back over to Halstead as we get started. Ball goes into the hands of Frazel. Frazel guarded tight by Pounds. Frazel up on the left-hand side. She will swing back to the right-hand side. Minneapolis pressure man right now. Back over to number 4, Morgan Matlack. Matlack swing pass over to number 21, Talbot. Talbot will turn the ball over herself out of bounds. It will go back to the Lady Lions.
And they will put on some token pressure here. Not much, just a little, let us know they're there.
Pounds brings the ball down. She will bring it to the right-hand side, takes it all the way and gets it down to Owens, and she will get clobbered from behind, and Halstead player immediately goes to the floor. And they'll bring in a sub in number 12, Victoria Maurer.
Foul is on, must have been under the baskets on number 4.
Thank you very much, Dale. I didn't catch that one. Ball up and good by
first basket of the season.
Kennedy Allison. Ball goes over to Matlack. Matlack with some pressure by the lines. She breaks the press, kicks it back on the outside. Shot up and off the mark, rebounded by Minneapolis in Owens. Owens kicks it back to Pounds. Pounds will bring it back to the right-hand side. She looks at Steinbrock, gets it back to Allison. Allison to the top of the key. Drives to the right-hand side, takes it all the way in, up and no good. Rebounded by the Lady Dragons.
Kind of a forced shot there for Allison.
Beat with the ball. She's guarded tight by Pounds. Swing pass over to Talbot. Talbot guarded by Allison. Talbot over to Beat via the top of the key for the Dragons. Swing pass back over to Talbot. She drives. She shot up and off the mark, rebounded by Weedle. Sydney Weedle with the rebound, kicks it back out to Pounds. Pounds on the right-hand side, kicks it back up to Allison. Allison from the elbow, no good, rebounded by Kate Steinbrock. Steinbrock back to Pounds, back to Steinbrock. Back to Allison. Swing pass over to Pounds. Pounds for 3, off the mark, rebounded by Talbot. Talbot gets it back in the hands of Beat. Beat will bring it down for the Dragons.
Well, Kennedy Allison took the first 3 shots for the Lady Lions. Pounds finally cranks one up.
Minneapolis with the 2-0 lead right now. Ball in the hands of Maurer. Maurer back over to Matlack. Matlack back over to Deppenbrock. Deppenbrock top. She swings back. Deppenbrock with the ball back now. Swing pass over to Matlack. Matlack back into the hands of Beat. Halstead just trying to work some clock to try to work a shot. As they're being patient with the ball, they kick it down low. Nice double team down low, and there's going to be a foul. Travel by the Lady Dragons.
So their second or third turnover. And there's a defensive tip out by the Dragons.
With some pressure defense there. It's it back in. Pounds with the ball. She's guarded by Beat. Pounds will bring it on the right-hand side, drives nicely, and she's going to be fouled. I think by number 3.
Yeah.
The junior, Sydney Beat.
First personal, second team foul.
Pass goes into Allison, up and good.
10-footer from the side.
Kennedy gets another 10-footer right there.
4-0, 5:05 to go in the quarter.
Minneapolis with some pressure. 3/4 court defense. They get up deep in Brock. Oh, nice job by, wow.
Owens did a great job of guarding that 2-on-1 break there. Tipped it away.
Yeah, and that's a tough one right there as Kate Steinbrock just got hammered going out of bounds. And
no call.
And then Mara Pounds picks up her first personal foul. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by Halstead, back up and good.
Had a rebound possibly going for Owens. It got knocked away into the hands of an awaiting Dragon.
Morgan Matlack back to Pounds, back to into the hands of Allison. Allison drives up, no good. Rebounded by the Dragons. Oh, shuffle to feet, no call. Up and good by number 21, Talbot, as we get a tie ball game at 4. Pounds drives right past the defense, and that'll be a foul right there. Mara Pounds takes it right into the defense. Nice job by the junior Mara Pounds.
She'll go to the line for 2. Lindsay Shoup, the freshman, is ready to come in.
Foul was on number 21, Talbot, her first personal. Pounds at the line, up and off the mark.
Victoria Allison also will check in for J.C. Owens, and Shoup will be coming in for Mara Pounds, who is at the line right now. First one was out. Second one's good.
Lindsay Shoup checks in for Mara Pounds. Kicks back out on the outside. Swing pass back to top. Pressure defense right there. They break the press. Get it back to top of the key. Deep three by Halstead off the mark, but rebounded by the Dragons. Up and good by number 23, Alex Wright.
Kissed it off the glass. They take a 6-5 lead, excuse me.
Shoup.
On the ball.
On the ball.
She got called for that a few times at the scrimmage last Friday night. Another Lions turnover. Put on some token pressure here. They get it across the timeline. 10-footer.
Halstead off the mark, rebounded by the Dragons. They get another offensive rebound right there. As I'm not keeping track of the rebounds, Dale. There's just
fine. Yeah, you're going to do so much.
no way. There's going to be a foul in the lane called by the Lady Lions. We'll see who it's on.
You can only sight in and talk and record with a pencil so much.
Kennedy Allison picks up her first personal foul.
Second team foul.
Sophomore Grace Peters getting ready to check in for the Lady Lions.
And we're going to have a timeout with 3:16 to go in the first quarter. The Lady Lions trailing 6-5.
Minneapolis called that timeout, Dale, I believe.
I think so, yes. I didn't see whether it was a full or 30.
It's a 30. It's a 30.
So. We get one advertisement in. Robertson Monuments has been developing memorials in central Kansas now for over 100 years. Robertson's Monuments' strength as a company is a direct result of the commitment they have to you, their customer. Robertson Monuments, Minneapolis, wants to work beside you to create a lasting tribute to the loved one you've lost. Go to robertsonmonuments.com for more information.
Grace Peters seeing her first varsity action. She is a sophomore for the Lady Lions. Played as a transferred in, I believe, from
Glasgow.
Glasgow, yep.
Southern Cloud.
Southern Cloud. Sydney Beat gets her first free throw. As that was a shooting foul?
It had to be because it wasn't. It's not a 1-on-1.
Yeah. Second shot is up and it's good. Halstead increases their lead 8-5. And
Shoup is fouled before she shoots.
Drove all the way down, cut through the traffic nicely. Foul was on number 3, Sydney Beat, I believe.
Lucy Giles comes in for Kate Steinbrock.
Giles gets it into Allison, back over to Shoup. Shoup drives. Well, they are calling it tight.
That'll be the 5th team foul on Halstead.
5th team foul, and I didn't see who it was on, so
22.
22 shot up by Allison, up and no good, and rebound by Halstead.
Number 3 getting it across the timeline. 8-5 the score. The Lady Lions down by 3.
Drives right through the lane, shot up off the glass, no good, and rebounded by Kennedy Allison. Gets it up to Shoup. Shoup will bring it down on the right-hand side, cuts it back in the lane, and up and good.
No basket.
Oh.
Foul before the shot.
Waved it off. Williams with her second personal foul.
6th team foul here with 2:40 to go, so one more, and Lions will be in the 1-on-1 with the rest of the half.
Kennedy Allison shot up no good, rebounded by Giles. She gets her own rebound, gets it back out to Allison. Back out to Shoup. Nice job by the Lady Lions on the boards right there. Another foul. Oh, that's 3 right there on Mallory Williams. 3 big fouls right there.
Lindsay Shoup will take it to the hoop. There's no doubt about it. She loves to go down that lane.
Wow, that is huge.
And she will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
And Shoup will go to the line, as you said, for a 1-and-1.
It's 8-5 the score, 2:27 to go in the first quarter.
First shot is up and
no glass,
well
no rim,
mark.
no net. First game jitters here. We'll blame that on.
All goes in the hands.
Number 10.
Number 10, Melissa Walton. Drives down the lane. That's going to be a foul on the Lady Lions.
Grace Peters, I'm thinking. Yep.
Grace will pick up her first personal foul.
Third team foul.
8-5, Halstead with the lead and the ball. Gets it in, quick pass. Halstead on the left-hand side, drives, picks up her dribble, gets it back out in the hands of Wright. Right swing pass over to Mauroth. Mauroth, tight defense. Nice job by Lucy Giles. Great pass down low, shot up and good by
pretty shot.
Morgan Matlack.
A little 5-footer from the side. 10-5, Blue Dragon lead.
Gets it out to Grace Peters. Swing pass over to Lucy Giles, and nobody was there as Minneapolis turns the ball over.
She was going to Victoria Allison. Victoria was cutting the other direction.
There's the turnover the other direction. Yep. So turnovers 3 apiece. Halstead. Ouch.
1:35 here to go in the quarter. The Lions down by 5, 10-5.
I'll get in the hands of Shoup. Shoup will bring it down. Crossover dribble, brings it back.
And we throw it away. It's 2 passes in a row that have gone where the cutter wasn't going.
All well picked up, gets it back in the hands of Walton. And she will bring it down. Walton kicks it out and tie it down low. Oh, no call, and somehow we come out of it. Nice job by Allison.
Victoria Allison tipped that away.
Giles. Giles brings it all the way down.
Blocked.
Oh, a block right there.
Layup blocked
By Frazzle. And then a turnover right there. Nice job by Peters and a foul. Nice job by Grace Peters. Great hustle by both squads.
Foul on number 23 for the Dragons. Their 8th team foul, first personal.
And that will send Grace Peters in the line as .7 seconds left, 10-5.
1-and-1 here for Grace.
Up, no good. As pass goes up to Walton, nice drop down pass, shot up and off the glass, no good, rebounded by Steinbrock and a foul. And Kate Steinbrock will come the other direction, and she will go to the line.
So this will be the third 1-and-1 opportunity for the Lions here in the last minute or so. So far we've not been successful on getting to the second opportunity, but we'll see if Kate can get the job done. We were 1 of 2 on a 2-shot free throw earlier.
Shot is up and it's off the glass, but rebounded by Victoria Allison.
Her shot's off.
Kicked out of bounds, it'll stay with the Lions.
Rebound knocked away from Lucy Giles.
Victoria in the ball game, seeing her first action of the season. Gets it in to Shoup. Shoup. Crossover dribble, drives, back out to Peters. Backward to Steinbrock, she'll take the 3. Up and off the mark, rebounded by Frazzle. Frazzle kicks it back out, quick outlet pass to number 21, Talbot. Talbot drives up and good as they break the press nicely right there, Dale.
They got a good fast break opportunity. Took advantage, it's 12-5, 15 seconds to go in the quarter.
Lucy Giles, shot in the lane, up and no good, rebounded by Allison. She'll be fouled by, I believe, number 4. Her second.
And that's the 10th team foul. We are in the double bonus the rest of this half. That's pretty amazing stuff.
That is Victoria Allison at the line to shoot 2. First shot is up and no good.
Unfortunately, we've only hit one of 5 attempts.
6.
6 attempts.
1 for 6. And she makes the second one.
10 seconds to go in the quarter.
Minneapolis tries to break the press here. Breaks it nicely. And that's going to break it. Nice job by the Lady Lions to prevent the shot there at the end. So 12-6 at the end of 1. Halstead with the lead.
Halstead able to get some baskets down in the last several minutes of the first quarter. The Lady Lions couldn't get. And we missed some free throws. Will be our advantage in the second quarter if we can start making them. This is Dale Leach and Scott Osherman on Eagle Communications Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com. Scott, where do you go in Minneapolis for fresh fruit, quality cuts of meat, fresh vegetables, and all the products you need for your kitchen?
That'd be Jeans IGA.
You betcha. Jeans is a proud sponsor of Minneapolis Lions high school sports. Encourage your children to excel both in the classroom and in sports. They'll thank you for it. And load your trucks, upgrade your truck's look for a topper, looking tailgate or tonneau cover, excuse me. Maybe a grill guard or bumper replacement, tonneau cover. K4 Trailer RV Truck Accessories works with over 300 vendors so we can supply you with accessories you want for your truck. Check them out at 1640 West State Street in Salina or online at k4trailers.com. They just have to teach me how to say a few things regarding their industry.
At the start of the second quarter, Halstead with a 12-6 lead. Minneapolis started out 4-0, and then Halstead went on a little run, and we were able to hit a couple free throws to get our 6 points. But as of right now, Kennedy Allison with 4, and Victoria with 1, and Mara Pounds with 1. Our starters are back in the ballgame. Steinbrock on the outside, back to Pounds. She looks down low, gets it to Owens. Owens will roll back out, gets it back at the top. Swing pass over to Weedle. Weedle back over to Pounds. Pounds just inside the three-point line. Off the mark, rebounded by Halstead.
Lots of good defensive and offensive rebounds for the Blue Dragons. They lose control there.
And a nice tie-up right there. Nice job by Minneapolis.
But the possession arrow is to Halstead. Back our way the next time.
Halstead with the ball, beat, guarded by Pounds. She swings back over. Top of the key goes to Frazzle. Frazzle drops it down low. And that'll be a turnover. Oh, nearly turnover. It is. Gets it back up into the hands of Steinbrock. Steinbrock takes it all the way in. Can't get it to fall. And she will step out of bounds. We get lucky right there, Dale, as Halstead gets the rebound, and then they step out of bounds. So
it's not somebody calling to complain about we're not on the air. It's a number from out of town.
Oh, you never know, Dale.
Yeah, it might be. My daughter might be trying to listen on the internet. I don't know. Okay.
Nice outlet pass to Allison. Allison swing pass over to Steinbrock for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Frazzle. Frazzle kicks it back in the hands of Beat. Beat will bring it down. Score is 12-6. Halstead with the lead. Pounds with the defense right there. Nice job by Mara Pounds to slide with her. And she's going to get whistled with the touch foul. And that'll be her second personal.
4th team foul on the Lions. It's still 12-6, 6:47 to go in the half.
They call on Weedle, I think. They haven't put it up on the
number
board
up
yet.
Still haven't.
No.
And play is resumed. The drive.
Drive in the lane, up no good. And rebounded by Owens, out to Pounds. Pounds got traffic coming up from the elbow, up and no good.
We have not had a good shooting night so far.
We've not been able to hit anything so far. And Halstead's getting a good job of getting some rebounds. 6:16 left to go in the first half.
Lady Lions still in the man-to-man. Timeout.
30-second timeout called by Halstead. Yep. So we will go ahead And let Dale give us.
Score remains the same here as the second quarter started, 12-6. Bennett Buick GMC has been family owned and operated since 1957. With more than 5 decades in the central Kansas area, Bennett Buick GMC has long established its reputation as a leader in the professional sales and service of new and pre-owned vehicles. For more information on a new and pre-owned vehicle, go to BennettBuickGMC.com. And how about that? I didn't tangle one word.
I'll tell you, buddy, I was impressed. Nice
We're
job.
back with live action. 6:12 to go in the half.
Halstead with the ball as they will inbounds. They get it back in the hands of Beat. Beat is guarded by Shoop as Lindsay Shoop checks in for Mara Pounds. Oh, there's a turnover right there. There we go. Minneapolis doing a nice job on the defense, Dale. They
yes, we're applying good pressure.
Force some nice defense, force some turnovers, but just have not been able to hit anything on the offensive side. We're in the double bonus if we ever go back. Ball goes down to Allison in the lane. And she gets in trouble, kicks it back out to Weedle. Oh!
Yeah, we threw it to where another person wasn't again. 3 times there in the half. 5:52 to go in the half. Still 12-6.
And a steal right there by Steinbrock. Back to Minneapolis. Ball goes back to Steinbrock. Kate on the outside, swing pass over to Weedle. Back over to Shoot. And to Shoot back to the top to Weedle. Weedle will drive. Looks down low. Gets it down to Allison. Allison back to Shoop. Back over to Weedle. Weedle will take the 3 up and it's off the mark, but Shoop with the rebound.
Nice.
Backward to pass. Nice job to
dump down
Kennedy
to
Allison.
Kennedy Allison, who was wide open. Shoop had 3 uniforms on her. Her own and 2 others.
And swing pass back over by Halstead. Back to Frazzle. Frazzle into Deppenbrock. Up and good as Marcy Deppenbrock takes a shot from the elbow and
front rim and bounced in. We throw it away. Long pass down the court over the head and arms of the intended recipient, Kate Steinbrock. 4:53 to go in the half. It's 14-8. Halstead Blue Dragons.
Halstead breaks the press easily right there, and they kick it back out. Shot up and off the mark and gets her own rebound. Up and good. Wow.
She's a force under there.
She is, as Deppenbrock gets 2 big buckets right there. Well, down to J.C. Owens. It's blocked.
Shot is blocked.
Halstead 16, Minneapolis lead lines 8. And there's a turnover. No, off the hands of Minneapolis. It'll stay with Halstead. Shot up, 3-point up and good by Morgan Matlack as she gets a 3 right there.
Is she the one that went out with 3 fouls?
No, she's got 2.
Okay.
Mallory Williams with 3 is on the bench.
Okay.
So.
19-8 is the score all of a sudden for the Lady Halstead Blue Dragons over your Lady Lions. 4:15 to go in the half. It's Dale Leach and Scott Oshman on Eagle Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com. The Scott Oshman Agency, your American family insurance agent, is dedicated to giving you the best insurance possible for your car, home, life, health, retirement, or farm and ranch insurance. Scott is there to help. The Scott Oshman Agency, your family American insurance agent. He's there when you need him. The Delphus Co-op will always be there to give you the most up-to-date information on the right type of seed to use, weather conditions, market information, all at your fingertips. All you have to do is go to DelphusCoop.com. They'll keep you informed on how to make your farm as efficient and successful as possible.
Welcome back to Halstead High School here. Beautiful facility here.
Yes, it is. Lady Lions down by 9. Unfortunately, 4:15 to go in the half. Shooting woes continue.
As Minneapolis will bring it down, Giles gets it in the hands of Shoop. Back to Giles, back to Allison. Kick down pass to Owens, up and good. Nice job, J.C. Owens. Great inlet pass as Owens gets her first bucket of the night.
Blocking foul.
Blocking foul by Owens.
She was a little late moving into that zone trap.
J.C. gets her first personal foul, 15 foul. Back in the hands of Beat. Beat guarded tight by Shoup. Deppenbrock with the ball on the right-hand side. Gets it back out to Frazzle. Frazzle.
Yeah, I'd say Giles is probably going to get that one.
Nope.
1-2.
Called on J.C. Owens, her second personal. And at the line will be number 4, Morgan Matlack.
Looked like a clean block from behind to me.
And her first free throw is up and good. Minneapolis, Grace Peters checks in for Giles, and Victoria Allison checks in for J.C. Owens.
They've doubled the score at 20-10.
Shot is up, and it's good. Makes them both. Halstead perfect from the line tonight, 4 for 4. Lindsay Shoup with the ball. Top of the key, kicks it on the outside down. Pass to Victoria Allison, up and good. Nice shot by Victoria Allison. Good feed by Steinbrock with a great feed. So it's back out. Halstead with the ball on the right-hand side. Picks up a dribble. Looks down low to Deppenbrock, and it'll be turned over right there and gets it in the hands.
Victoria Allison picks it up. Down to Grace Peters. Oh, and she runs out of room and throws it back into the waiting hands of the Halstead Blue Dragons.
Halstead comes back the other direction now. Picks back up the pressure defense.
21-12, 2:50 to go in the half.
That's going to be a turnover back.
Good defense by Kennedy Allison.
Nice job.
Well, Scott, as liberal as the Lady Blue Dragons were with fouling in the first quarter, they've been just the opposite in the second.
They've had nothing.
We've not
here
been
in the
to the
second.
line once.
So, yeah.
Hate to waste that kind of an opportunity when you get in the double bonus into the first quarter.
All goes back in the hands of Shoup. Shoup will bring it down. She goes untouched. Back to Grace Peters for 3. Off the mark.
Great defensive position established by the Blue Dragons for that rebound.
And Halstead saves the ball right there. Picks up her dribble. Oh, double dribble right now. There you go.
Timeout, Halstead. He rescued him. 2:21 to go in the half. They lead the Lady Lions by 9. 21-12.
2:21 left to go here in the first half. And back to Dale with a word from our sponsors.
With over 150 career paths, money for college, and the best benefits offered, the U.S. Army should not be your last resort. It should be your first. Grab your future and become Army strong. Call the U.S. Army Career Center at the Salina Central Mall at 785-827-3666. All Seasons Powered Equipment is your center for all types of lawn care products. Quality brand names mowers to pick from. Grasshopper, Hustler, Lawn Boy, Toro, plus Husqvarna, Stihl products. Complete service and free home demos. All Seasons Power Equipment in Minneapolis and Salina.
Dale, as the Lady Lions have had some opportunities here, they've gotten some good looks. They just haven't been able to fall so far. Had Halstead in trouble foul-wise, and Halstead cleaned it up in the second quarter. And right now, Halstead has that 21-12 lead here with 2:21.
Even though we had a scrimmage Friday, you can see the first one-game advantage of the Halstead Dragons over the Lions. And experience.
Halstead with the ball. They will kick it back out to Matlack. Matlack guarded there by Weedle. Picks up her dribble. Gets the pass over on the outside into the hands of Mouth. Mouth back over to Matlack. Matlack, and there will be a push by Sydney Weedle. Sydney will pick up, I believe, her first personal foul.
7th. Is it the 17th foul? They just show 6.
Seventh,
yep, 17th foul.
17 foul. That puts them in the 1-on-1.
And they've been pretty good at the free throws so far.
They have been perfect so far. And still there right there. 22-12, 10-point lead for the Lady Dragons. Second shot coming for Morgan Matlack. Shot is up and it is good.
23-12, 2:02 to go in the half.
Shoop with the ball. It's back over to Kate Steinbrock. Back over to Kennedy Allison. Back over to Steinbrock. Back to Allison. Allison, a little shot up and no good, but rebounded by Lindsay Shoop. And Lindsay.
And that's the 4th pass this half that we've had going where nobody was. Just communication errors, learning to work with each other here early season. Who's going to be where, when?
Warriors back on the outside. Shot. Swing pass over to number 4, Matlack. Matlack top of the key to number 21. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by Owens. Back in the hands of Shoop. Shoop will bring it down. Gets over to Kate Steinbrock. Kate, quick pass down low and turns it over. Nice hands by Halstead.
Quick hands on the defense for the Lady Blue Dragons. 55 seconds to go in the half. They have a very comfortable 11-point lead right now.
Back in the hands of Beat. Beat at the top of the key, guarded by Shoop. Picks up her dribble. Pass over to Talbot. Talbot back to top to Beat. Back over on the outside to Mauerth. Mauerth will drive to the right-hand side. Back over to Frazzle. Frazzle drives up and no good. Rebounded by Allison with 30 seconds left. Shoop gets it up to Steinbrock. Steinbrock takes a look at a 3, backs away from it. Back to Shoop, up and no good. Rebounded by Owens, and she'll be fouled. Nice job by J.C. Owens.
First foul of the quarter by the Lady Blue Dragons when we are in the double bonus all quarter long.
First personal is Meg.
17 seconds to go in the half. J.C. Owens to the line for 2.
And it's off the mark.
I don't know, quite honestly, if they'd have fouled, if they'd have done us much good the way we're shooting free throws.
Yeah, we've struggled from the line. So second shot coming. Up and it is good. She makes the second one. Makes 1 of 2 right there. And Halstead breaks the press.
Shoot, knocks it away.
And kept alive by Victoria Allison.
4 seconds
back
left.
To Owens. Owens shot up and just off the mark. Nice job by J.C. Owens. Had a good look. Great hustle by Lindsay Shoop to force the turnover. And Minneapolis will go into the half trailing by a score of
23
13
to 13, down by 10. Well, let's hope we can get the first game jitters done in one half here that's already been played. We're going to take a break. Let you listen to the pep band. And we'll be back with some more words from our sponsors and a little chat. Bye.
Well, welcome back to Halstead High School. I'm going to go ahead and run through some stats while the pep band gets back ready here, as Mara Pounds has 2 fouls with 1 point in the first half. Victoria Allison had 3 points with no fouls. Kennedy Allison led all the ways for Minneapolis with 6 points, and J.C. Owens had 3. J.C. has 2 fouls. Kennedy has 1. Mara Pounds has 2. Grace Peters 1, and Sydney Weedle with 1. For the Halstead Lady Dragons, Morgan Matlack leads the way with 11 points, has 2 fouls. Sydney Beat has 2 points and 2 fouls. Meg Talbot 4 points and 1 foul. Mallory Williams with 3 fouls, and Alex Wright with 2 points and 1 foul, and Marcy Dietenbrock with 4 points, as the halftime score is 23-13. Halstead Lady Dragons with the lead. 11 turnovers apiece for both squads, for both Minneapolis and Halstead. As we get done with our first half action, had a lot of opportunities and just couldn't find a way to get the ball in the bucket, as Minneapolis had a lot of good looks and a lot of good opportunities and just couldn't get them to fall. So at the half, 23-13, Lady Lions trail the Halstead Lady Dragons. We'll be back after this word after we hear something from our pep band. Welcome back to Halstead High School here in Halstead, Kansas. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman. Here, a word from our sponsors is CNR Plating and their crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating is a Minneapolis Lions sports backer and wants to wish the Lions a great season. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Bennington State Bank, trusted hometown bank with locations in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove. Bennington State Bank, a proud sponsor of Minneapolis High School Sports, member FDIC.
Well, Scott, it's been a slow half.
Yeah, Dale, it has been. As I ran through the stats earlier, Minneapolis leading the way, Kennedy Allison leading the way for the Lady Lions with 6 points. She started out, had the first 4 points of the ball game, and then just kind of went cold along with the rest of the squad. Halstead started hitting some from the outside, and at the half.
One fan described it probably pretty good that I talked to. He said they're just as tense as could be, and I said, yeah, that describes it very well.
Yep.
They are very tense right now. And the other team, as I mentioned earlier, you can tell they've got a game under the belt. They're on their home court. They are freewheeling and playing with confidence.
Yeah.
So let's hope that the Lady Lions can get that resolved here in the second half.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that, Dale. As the Lady Lions in the first half had some opportunities. They got him into foul trouble, Dale, and I tell you, by getting him into foul trouble, I thought are we even going to make it out before the half?
We're getting low, aren't we? 10 points is not an insurmountable lead, but we're going to have to play better than we did in the first half. So we'll see what they do. Down to 30 seconds, and let's hope there's no technical call here. I better get on the camera.
Yeah. I tell you, we got 24 seconds, and our squad hasn't even come out yet, Dale. So.
Well, I don't know that I've seen this basketball game before, Scott.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm not sure.
I've seen it at a football game.
I imagine we.
Here they come.
Get a. Imagine we'll get a technical here. I would have thought. So I don't know how that rule goes.
Well, I don't either. I just have not seen it occur. No coaches yet, but the starting five is on the floor. Must mean that the coaches are not pleased.
Yeah. Hey, you come on over.
All right, Kennedy Allison will inbound the ball to Mara Pounds, and here comes the coaching staff. Part of them anyway. And the managers. And the referees are going to be content to wait for the coaching staff to get to the bench. I'm just rather surprised.
Yeah, that is interesting.
And Coach Weatherman's on the floor here.
As we are about ready to go, still waiting on everyone to get ready here. Mara Pounds will set it up for the Lady Lions, brings it down the right-hand side. Swing pass, back over the top. Gets it over to to Kate Steinbrock. Kate back to Kennedy Allison, back over to Mara Pounds. Mara back to Kate Steinbrock, dicks down low to Allison. Allison drop down, back out to Steinbrock, back to top of the key to Weedle, back over to Pounds. Pounds looks for the pass, has nothing, back to Steinbrock, back over to Weedle for three. Off the mark and rebounded by Halstead.
They've got a good collapsing zone that really capsizes when we get the ball inside down low. It chokes us up.
Halstead picks up the ball.
Sydney Weedle with the foul.
You know, I heard early on, Dale, that they were going to call a lot of touch fouls, a lot closer this year, and that was definitely one of those cases right there. Sydney Weedle picks up her second personal foul, first foul of the second half. Devin Brock for three. Wow. Would never have guessed that one, and she hits a three. Nice range, nice stroke, nice touch.
A low post player.
Yeah, low post player hits a big three from the outside, and there's a turnover by the Lions. Both squads had 11 turnovers in the first half, Dale.
Wow.
Ball goes into the hands of Halstead. Bring it down. 26-13, Halstead with a 13-point lead. Devin Brock with the ball, swing in the inside. Shot up and off the mark and out of bounds, back to the Lady Lions.
Two Dragon players collided with each other over that rebound. They go out of bounds with it.
Pounds with the ball, brings it down, gets it to Kate Steinbrock. Steinbrock on the left-hand side. Swing pass back over the right to Weedle, back to Pounds. Pounds looks down low, has nothing. Steinbrock for three, and it's off the mark, and it's rebounded by Owens. Up and good. Nice job, J.C. Owens, with a great rebound and a putback. Her 5th point of the night.
26-15 is the score. 6:20 to go in third quarter.
Ball goes back. Halstead. Halstead back to the top of the key to Beat. Beat will set it up. She'll drive to the left-hand side. In the lane, up, and it'll count.
The shot will count. It rolled around and dropped in.
Foul is on number 15. That is Kennedy Allison, her second personal.
Second team foul. One free throw here.
And it's good. (29-15) Halstead. Mara Pounds brings it down the right-hand side. Swing pass over to Weedle. Weedle back over to Allison. Allison looks at the shot, backs it up to Pounds backward to Weedle for three. It's up and off the mark, rebounded by Halstead.
Several of our long shots are front rimmed, as did that one.
Matlack with the ball, picks up the dribble. Weedle with the defense. And a turnover right there by Halstead. Pounds sets it up for the Lions. Has some pressure, gets it over. They trap. It's back over to Kate Steinbrock. Into Owens in the lane, up and good. Nice job, J.C. Owens. J.C. has been a bright spot so far as she's got 7 points for here in the second half.
29-17, the 12-point advantage for the Dragons.
Ball goes back to number 21. To the top is Talbot. Talbot, tight defense by the Lady Lions. There should be a 5-second call, and it is. Nice job by Kennedy Allison.
The Lady Lions have been pretty consistent on the man-to-man defense so far throughout the game. The Dragons have been just as consistent with the zone.
They're trapping nicely. If we can see it, there you go. If we can just get it down and see that, we are quick to get it in. J.C. Owens with another big bucket down low. Great job by Lady Lions to look at the hot hand and to get it to her.
29-19, 4:45 to go in the third quarter.
And there should be a tie-up right there.
Kate Steinbrock.
Kate Steinbrock
rips
did a
that
great
away.
job.
Possession arrow to the Dragons. I keep wanting to call the Broncos the Blue Dragons. Just the Dragons,
just
not
the
Blue Dragons.
Yeah. Halstead with the ball. After the tie-up. 3-point shot up and off the mark. And gets her own rebound and then taken away by J.C. Owens. Gets it up to Allison. Allison looks at Pounds. Pounds on the drive. Up and good. Nice job, Mara Pounds. After the turnover, nice job by Minneapolis Lady Lions running the floor.
We have it back to single digits again.
And a triple team right there. Oh, wow.
Across the arm is called.
Had a triple team right there, and I thought nice job. I don't know who they got the foul on.
24.
24, and that is on Mara Pounds.
Her second. Team's third. No fouls on the Dragons so far this half. 29-21 the score.
I don't want to get them at the line. They are solid from the free throw line. Yet to miss tonight, so that's one thing I don't want to get them at the line. 3-point shot by Halstead off the mark, rebounded by Weedle, and there's going to be a foul right there. Reach in by number 4, Matlack, and that'll be 3 if I've got it right.
Did I hear you right? They're 100% at the line?
100%. So Halstead with 2 players with 3 fouls. Victoria Allison checks in for Owens.
First foul of the half for the Dragons.
And Lucy Giles checks in as well. For Sydney Weedle. Swing pass over to Kate Steinbach for 3, and it's, I thought that was in there.
Yeah, it looked good.
It looked good. Rebound by Halstead, and they bring it back down the other direction.
Mara Pounds called for the reach-in foul. It looked good for a minute.
That looked really good for right there. That'll be her 3rd personal. Mara has great defense and does a great job.
Lindsay Shoup, the freshman, in for Pounds.
Lindsay brings the same intensity to the floor, just doesn't have the floor experience that Mara does from the offensive side.
There's push off
right there,
no
and
call.
The steal, no call. Kennedy Allison is going coast to coast, and no foul. And there should be an over the back. Victoria with the rebound, still nothing. And Halstead comes up with the ball. 29-21, Minneapolis within 8.
The Dragons are tenacious under the board, Scott.
Yeah, they are. Lucy Giles, great defense right there. Back in the hands. Halstead swing pass over to number 21, Talbot. Talbot from inside the free throw line, no good. She'll get her own rebound. They get it down low. Back on the outside to Matlack for 3, no good.
Boy, we need to get positioned better than that.
Lucy Giles comes
got
in
the bound,
and gets the rebound. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
That's going to be an intentional.
That is an intentional. Oh, my gosh.
She had her draped across the back shoulders there. Throws her to the floor.
So that'll be, if that is the case, that'll be 5. That's her 4th foul, and if it's an intentional, it's it goes to the bench, doesn't it?
When he lays his arms across forearms across each other, is that an intentional signal?
Yes,
I don't know.
It is. Shoot at the line. Oh, no good.
Our woes at the free throw line continue. We'd be right in this game, Scott, if we were hitting 50% on free throws.
Oh, exactly. Second one is up, and it's off too. Yeah, I don't want to give you this stat here, but Dale, we're only 3 for 11 from the free throw line. 29-21, late Lions will have the ball underneath their own basket. Get it into Allison. Allison over to Giles, and it's going to be out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Lions.
Defense capsized on Allison and had nowhere to go. A little high on the pass. 29-21 still. Blocking foul on the Lady Lions. Fortunately, that shot didn't go in.
Yeah, but she would go to the line, and she's perfect from the line. And the foul, Kate Steinbrock, and that's her first personal. Sydney Beat at the line. Makes first one.
Nine points. Allison with the rebound.
She missed one, I'll tell you. Shoot backward to Steinbrock. Steinbrock looks for a cutter. Has nothing.
Shoot rescues it. Puts it up.
And
not there.
Cannot get it to fall. Girls, you got to watch that. They are reaching. Oh!
Traveling.
She pulled the pivot foot, and that'll be a turnover back to Lady Lions.
2 minutes to go in the third. It's 30-21. Halstead over the Lions.
Kate Steinbrock into Allison, up and another miss underneath the basket, and just a little hard. Go back to the Dragons.
Reach-in foul on Steinbrock before the shot.
That'll be her second personal foul.
Sixth team foul, only 2 for the Dragons.
Ball goes in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Steinbrock. Yeah, back to Shoot. Shoot will bring it down to minute 31.
Travel.
Yeah.
Lions putting on some pressure here. It's tipped away by Allison. She couldn't get her hands on it.
Couldn't quite get her hands on it. Nice job by Kennedy right there and Lucy Giles. They had a nice trap right there. Just couldn't get the hand on the steal.
Well, carried the ball. And Shoot about had the rebound. They work it underneath. A nice touch pass. And a reverse layup.
Comes up with it. 32-21, back to the 11-point lead. Some pass over to Giles, up and good. Nice shot by Lucy Giles, her first points of the night. 32-23.
Oh,
there's a push off.
Steinbrock reaches in, ties
and
it up.
Nice
possession
job
arrow to the Lions.
Well, earlier they were calling it so tight, and they've loosened it up a little bit.
First game jitters for the rest too. How about that?
There you go. J.C. Owens checks in for Kennedy Allison. Kate Steinbrock on the outside, 30 seconds left. Oh!
Several high passes tonight, just over the outstretched arms of the intended recipient and or nobody was there.
And Halstead breaks the press nicely right there. It's an N2 beat with the ball. 18 seconds left here in the third quarter, and there's a near turnover. Kept alive. Some pass on the inside. And no call, and gets the bucket, as I thought she might have walked with it. 5 seconds left.
Talented post players.
And had to adjust her shot at the end. And no good.
Back to an 11-point advantage for the Blue Dragons. 34-23 as we bring the third quarter to a close. Dale Leach and Scott Osherman for Eagle Communications Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com. Words from our sponsor, City Pharmacy, has brought to you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wall will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis. At Lambert Insurance, Sue Clanton can make shopping for insurance easy with insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly. Getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Sue Clanton at Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help. Go ahead, Scott.
34-23 at the end of the third quarter. As I tell you, Dale, Lady Lions did a great job. They had the lead had increased where Halstead was up by maybe 15 at one point, and Lady Lions fought right back into it, but they give it right back up where Halstead fights back and gets more points right there at the.
We got it down to 9 a couple times. It's back to double digits at 34-23 in the final stanza. Unfortunately, we have 6 fouls. They have 2.
And they've only missed one one from the free throw line tonight.
Hot shooting free throw team.
Halstead with the ball from the elbow, shot up, no good, and it will be kept alive and then turned over into the hands of Minneapolis. Kate Steinbrock up, and it's no good, and cannot get a bucket to fall right now. Had nice transition. There's a turnover right there.
The pass really was a little bit too far in front of her. She had to hustle like crazy to get up to it. By the time she got in control, she probably was a little too far underneath the basket to take a good shot.
Mara Pounds with the ball. Back to Kate Steinbrock. Back to Pounds, back over to Weedle. Back to the top of the key. Swing pass back over to Weedle, back over to Owens. Back over to Pounds, down low to Allison. Allison over to Weedle for 3. Off the mark, and cannot come up with a bucket from the outside. 0 for everything from three-point range tonight, Dale.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Didn't want to say it, but.
Swing pass back over in the hands of Frazzle. Frazzle throws it down low, gets it back out. Frazzle with the ball now on the left-hand side, guarded by Allison. And it'll brings it back over. Shot up and good by number 12, Maurer. Her 4th point of the night. 36-23, Halstead back with the lead. Back down to Owens. Oh, nice move by Owens, and she'll be fouled and go to the line. Great spin move by J.C. Owens down low. Faked one way, went back the other. She'll go to the line. Owens will go back to the line, where she is 1 for 2 tonight. And she makes that one.
JC, a junior, a couple years playing experience here, primarily as a sub, so she got quite a bit more varsity time last year. Starting this year for the first time.
Second shot is up, and it's off the mark and rebounded by Halstead. Minneapolis with some full court press.
Another push off. And a tie up.
Tie up.
Possession arrow to the Lady Lions. The turnover for the Dragons. (36-24), the 12-point advantage, 6:22 to go in the game.
Possession arrow now to Halstead after the tie-up. Some pass over to down low to Allison. Ooh. Back to Steinbrock, back to Pounds. Halstead with their zone moves very well, Dale. Talked about that earlier, and they do very well moving. Allison up and good. Nice job, Kennedy Allison.
Well, that's really one of the first outside shots we've hit, and that wasn't real far out. But
yeah,
when you're not hitting the outside shots, they can collapse.
Not for the free throw line.
Steinbach or Allison almost with a steal.
Shot up and no good, and that'll be back in the hands of Halstead. Halstead swing pass back on the outside to Mouth. Mouth top of the key as she gets back over to Talbot. Talbot picks up her dribble, got her tight by Allison, and that'll be a turnover back into the hands of Minneapolis. Nice job by the Lady Lions on the defensive side. The positive, big positive I've gotten out of so far tonight, Dale, is the defensive intensity.
Yes.
Has been phenomenal. Just cannot hit the buckets. Kennedy at the free throw line again, shot up and off the mark, and nearly rebounded by Owens, but picked up by Halstead.
Poor shooting and our inability to get rebounding presence.
Swing pass back to the outside, and there will be a foul right there.
Steinbrock reaching in.
That'll be 3 on Kate, and that will put them into the bonus in the 1-on-1 as Victoria Mouth goes to the line for the first time tonight. Marcy Dettenbrock checks in. First shot is up, and it's off the mark and rebounded by Steinbrock. Steinbrock back to Pounds, back over to Sydney Weedle. Oh, down low. Just try to bounce pass down low and just couldn't hit Owens down there. Had a quick pass and just didn't fall.
36-26.
Ball goes back in the hands of Dettenbrock. Dettenbrock picks up a dribble back in the hands of Williams. Williams guarded by Pounds. Or to Frassel. Williams, excuse me. Drive, and there will be a turnover. Nice job by the defensive intensity by the Lady Lions, Dale.
She went to make a jump stop and kept moving her feet.
Lucy Giles will check in for number 14, Sydney Weedle.
4:23 to go in the game. 36-26 in favor of the host Dragons.
Pounds will bring it down for for the Lions. She'll
throw it away
again. We do throw it away.
Jump
we
ball.
do get a tie-up.
But possession arrow to the Dragons. And we take a full timeout, I believe. Yes.
Full timeout called by the Lady Lions.
With the score being 36-26, 4:11 to go in the game. This is Dale Leach and Scott Ushman on Eagle Communications Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com. Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KNA News Talk, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of Lions sports coverage on SalinaPost.com. Also listen to Lions Sports on your local Eagle cable, Channel 20. The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School linebackers are proud to continue the long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games on SalinaPost.com and Eagle Community TV. Join them as they encourage student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions, we're with you all the way. Back for fourth quarter action.
Well, 4:11 is left to go here in the fourth quarter. 36-26 Halstead with the lead and the ball. And they will get it in to bring it down to set it up. Mar Pounds with the defense on beat well across the timeline. Picks up a dribble, gets it back over to Mouth. Mouth She looks down low, has nothing, gets it back to Beat. Beat back over to Deppenbrock. Deppenbrock swing pass over to Matlack. Matlack will drive. Off the mark, rebounded by Steinbrock for the Lady Lions. Nice pass to Allison. Oh, and she will be fouled.
Foul on the shot attempt.
Great little touch pass by Kate Steinbrock down to Kennedy Allison, and she will go to the line as she will shoot 2. Foul is on Mauroth, her second.
4th team foul.
And she gets it to fall.
Only 5 team fouls in the game on the Dragons after they went in the double bonus in the first quarter. Unbelievable.
Second shot coming by Kennedy. He's up, and it is good. Kennedy with a nice touch right there. 8-point deficit right here. Minneapolis tries to break the press, and that was a wise foul by Kennedy Allison right there, her second, but they were easily going to have the fast break.
They had a 3-on-2, perfect setup. 8th team foul, 2nd personal, 3rd personal on Kennedy.
Meg Talbot at the line. Shot is up, and it is good. Should have another one coming here. Shot is up, and it is off the mark. Oh, they boxed down nicely.
We can't wait for it to bounce to it. We got to go after it.
Yeah. Shoot with the ball. Swing pass over to Pounds. Pounds drives up, no good, and her foot was out of bounds.
Might have been foul on the shot attempt, but nothing called.
J.C. Owens will check in for Victoria Allison.
3:29 remaining in the game. The line's down by 9, 37-28.
Ball across the timeline is Beat, guarded by Pounds. Swing pass over the top into the hands of Talbot. Guarded tight. There should be 5, and it is. Nice job by Minneapolis Kennedy Allison. Forces the 5-second. That's the second one we forced tonight.
And we have a timeout.
That's a 30-second timeout. Called by the Lady Lions.
37-28 is the score. 3:04 remaining in the game. We'll be right back here after a short timeout. Another word from our sponsors. Kansas Wesleyan University combines intellect, faith, and character into the education experience, making it the university of choice in Central Kansas. Call today to take a tour and find out more about Kansas Wesleyan University and how 99% of our students receive financial aid.
Mara Pounds with the ball, brings it down for the Lions. Back to Lindsay Shoup, and back over to Allison. Back to top of the key to Giles. Giles shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound and is going to get tied up.
She's triple team there. Yeah. Unfortunately, when your back is to all the other players, you can't see the ones that are open when you're triple teamed. Nobody's presenting themselves to say, hey, get it to me.
Allison backward to Pounds. Back to Steinbrock for 3. Up, and it's no good. Owens with the rebound. Up, and it's
count it. No basket.
Oh.
What do they call it?
They called on us?
I did.
Called on Lindsay Shoup, crashing the boards.
Her first personal, 9th team foul. We'll have a 1-on-1.
They will walk the other direction.
We're discussing it here, the referees. No basket.
And they waved the basket.
Well, that's too bad. Great work by J.C. Owens there to get position, get the ball, and put it back in.
Matlack has been perfect from the line tonight, but she's not scored in the second half until there.
(38-28), 2:38 remaining.
And she makes them
39.
Ball goes back over to Kate Steinbrock. Kate drives, and she would be fouled.
Blocking foul.
And she will go to the line to shoot 2 as Victoria Maurath picks up her 3rd personal foul.
5th team foul, 3rd personal. 2 shots here for Steinbrock.
And she makes the first one. Her first points of the night. Second one is up, and it's off the mark and picked up by Halstead.
Full court pressure by the Lions. That paid off.
Halstead. Dettenbrock, a deep 3, rebounded by Shoup.
Woo.
Nearly had a turnover right there. So Steinbrock on the outside. Backward of Pounds. Shot up and no good. And another tie.
Pounds ties it up. Possession arrow to the Dragons. 39-29, 2 minutes to go.
Pressure defense back to Dettenbrock. Dettenbrock with the ball. Picks up a dribble, gets passed down low, shot up, no good. And rebound by Allison, back out to Shoup, back out to Pounds. Minute 41 left, 39-29. Back to Pounds. Oh. And a turnover. Oh.
Nope, blocking foul. As Shoup drives the baseline. 6th team foul. 1:31 to go. The score 39-29. Favor of the Dragons. Lucy Giles is going to come in for Lindsay Shoup.
Kate Steinbrock to inbounds for the Lions.
Inbounds play to Owens, got knocked away. She gets it back, throws it up and in.
Somehow gets that sucker to fall. Nice job, J.C. Owens.
39-31.
They try to trap, and that's going to be off the Lady Lions. They'll stay with Halstead. Good job by Minneapolis defense. 39-31, Halstead with the lead. Minute 10 left to go in the ball game. 8-point deficit. Halstead's going to call a full timeout. So Halstead will take a full timeout with 1:10 left to go in the ball game. 39-31, Halstead with the lead.
We'll hear some more words from our sponsors. In as little as 9 months, you could be on your way to a better job future with the Salina Area Technical College. Learn skills in computer-aided drafting, construction technology, or electronic engineering. Schedule a campus visit today by logging on to salinatech.edu. And let's see. Delphos Co-op will always be there to give you the most up-to-date information on the right type of seed to use, weather conditions, market information, all at your fingertips. All you have to do is go to delphoscoop.com. They'll keep you informed on how to make your farm as efficient and as successful as possible. Well, 8 points, that's the
deficit here,
That's
Dale.
the deficit now. That's as low as we've been able to get the deficit since way back at probably the early part of the second quarter.
Yeah.
We've been there twice now in this quarter. The Dragons have the ball, unfortunately.
But we have forced a bunch of turnovers. So hopefully we can do the same right here. Nice pressure right there. Oh, yes. Oh, nearly, and somehow they come out of it with the ball. And they will foul him right there.
Foul on Allison.
So number 21, Meg Talbot, will go to the line. She's 1 for 2 for the night.
4th personal, 10th team foul. Double bonus here.
And she makes the first one.
40-31.
And she makes them both.
Back to the 10-point advantage. Giles brings it across the timeline. She drives. Layup. No good. Steinbrock with the rebound. Her shot is off, but she's fouled on the shot attempt. So she'll go to the line for 2. Clock stops at 55.2 seconds to go here in the game. The Lions down by 10. Substitution here for the...
I think she fouled out. I've got her for...
Okay, all right.
I've got her for 5, so...
Must be the only reason they would substitute before the free throws was a big shot. Yeah. Yes, they agreed. 5 fouls.
Kate Steinbrock at the line. Shot is up, and it's off the mark. Second one on its way, and it's no good as well.
Well, I hope we get some free throw work done here before the next game. 41-31.
It's not been pretty. Pressure defense by the Lady Lions. And Lucy Giles is going to get called with the foul.
Brings up the double bonus again.
Tiana Frazzle at the line to shoot 2.
Dragons going to see if they can expand on their 10-point advantage, and they do.
They do.
42-31.
Second one is up, and she makes them both. Wow.
Deep pass down court to Steinbrock. She drives to the basket. Is fouled on the way up.
Kate will go back to the line. That's 5 on. That's 5 on Morgan Matlack.
2 Dragons foul out.
First one is up and good by Kate. Only her second point of the night. And she misses out.
They get the rebound. Owens called for a reach-in foul. Had the rebounder triple team there. She started swinging some elbows to get out of it.
Her 3rd personal foul. 41 seconds left, 43-32. At the line will be number 21, Meg Talbot. And it's good. I'll tell you, Dale, I will give you a stat later that'll just phenomenal.
Difference in the game, huh?
Phenomenal. Even. Second one is up, and it is good as well. As Mara Pounds drives up, and she can't get it to fall. Does a nice job of driving all the way in, just can't get to fall.
Front rim the layup there. 25 seconds to go.
Brock on the outside, 23 seconds.
Pounds does a great job stepping in. Now Giles has it.
Lucy with the
steal.
Wolf, Lucy. Yeah,
She's
nice
fouled.
job. And Lucy Giles will go to the line.
I'm not sure Lucy sensed that dragon coming from behind. No. She knew there was one on her inside.
Shot is up and no good. 11 seconds left. Halstead out to Dettenbrock.
They're going to pull it out.
Yeah. And that'll be the ball game. Halstead
13-point winners.
45-32.
here over the visiting Minneapolis Lions in the first round of the Classic, Tri-County Classic. First win of the Dragons over the Minneapolis since December 12th, 2008. Next up will be the boys. We'll get some stats together in a minute. I'll get set down and I'll read you a word from our sponsors. The free throws stats are not going to be pretty. I know Scott's going to tell me about them, and they aren't going to be worth hearing. But that's really the difference in the game. As cold as we were shooting from the outside, that's going to be the difference in the game. Where do you go in Minneapolis for fresh fruit, quality cuts of meat, fresh vegetables, all the products you need for your kitchen? Jeans the IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to sponsor Minneapolis Lions high school sports. Encourage your children to excel both in the classroom and in sports. They'll thank you for it.
Welcome back to Halstead here as Dale gets done with some script here. But go through some really quick stats here, Dale. And stats are Minneapolis was 8 for 22 from the free throw line for 36%. Halstead, on the other hand, 17 for 20 for 85%.
And we were 8 for 22?
8 for 22. So the point deficit 45 to 33. If we would have hit, it would have been a different ball game if we would have been even at 70%. Still wouldn't have been the ball game, but Mara Pounds with 3 points, Victoria Allison with 3, Kennedy Allison with 10, and Kate Steinbrock with 2, Lucy Giles with 2, J.C. Owens led all scoring with 12, and she had a monster second half as she poured in, 9 points in the second half. For Halstead, Tiana Frazzle with 4, Sydney Beat with 6, Morgan Matlack with 13, Victoria Maurer with 4, Meg Talbot with 8, Alex Wright with 2, and Marcy Deppenbrock with 7. As Halstead comes away 45 to 32 over the Minneapolis Lady Lions. That's your scoring after the Lady Lions' first ball game.
So they end up 0-1 now to open tonight, and we will go to Solomon Thursday to play the Solomon Gorillas. We will take a break, and I don't know if we'll have a coach's chat or not, but we'll be back with the boys' game, and if so, if the coach comes up for a chat, we will get him here. Keep listening. If you're listening on TV, you can just keep it there. We'll be back. If you are logged in on SalinaPost.com, you'll have to log out and log back in because we'll take a break. This is Dale Leach and Scott Oshman on Eagle Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com.